Alright, let's start things off right. Stars, ladies and gentlemen. I present you stars. That's right. Yes, I do wish to discard all those changes because it's time to get into it. What's up, everybody? I'm NeoZerp. We're streaming Endwalker. This is part 14. my goodness. I've taken the longest to play through this campaign. Everyone's memeing on me. But I'm going to enjoy every single piece of dialogue, dang it. Which is ironic me saying that because I actually advanced a quest and didn't really pay attention to it that much. But, putting all that aside, let the sweet, sweet sounds and melodies of Elpis take you into... For those of you just tuning in, or maybe you've never played Endwalker before, or maybe you're wondering where the heck is Neo in the story. I am in Elpis. Elpis is an island research facility that is back in time, billions of years before anything relevant in Final Fantasy ever happened. Time travel is a big thing apparently now. And I'm talking to the people that would later become my worst enemies, the Ascians. If you know anything about the story of Final Fantasy XIV, you'll know that the Ascians are like your major villains. And yes, so everyone in the world used to be like the Ascians, extraordinarily powerful, capable of incredible magics that they called creation. And in Elpis, they reviewed all the different creations, all these different beasts and things that you're seeing. This is a major research facility where they tested them out in many ways, like how the Linux kernel is tested amongst its peers before being published. They tested out different creatures, decided if they would be a proper enhancement to the current ecosystem of the world at large, and if they were, they would release them into the wild, and if not, they would construct them. And so the concept of death is one that's kind of brushed over by most people at large. They think it's the proper way of things, the circle of life, if you will, returning to the planet and the ether, things about the ether. But our main person of interest, person who later becomes Vandaniel, that we have killed in the future, is running this location currently, and we're here to investigate him, investigate this possible power that exists beside ether called Dyna something or other. Aksha, I think is Akasha is what like the current word is that the alchemists use. It's this energy that essentially emotions can control, and they can't measure it, which is difficult, but they can communicate with it, which doesn't make any sense. So there's this creature, this blue creature winged girl thing that, what's his face, Hermes, who later becomes Vandaniel, sent a bunch of them to the stars, and it's my personal theory that we're gonna see those come back to bite us in the butt because they're gonna go communicate with something that he didn't intend. And apparently, in terms of energy, this emotional energy is much greater in the cosmos than ether. Like, ether just happens to be on our planet. But we can manipulate and control ether, so ether good, other energy strange, we don't understand. So, right now, we're looking at this. This was the previous Vano, I believe, or Vanat. This person, or Vanat, was the previous Azim. And Azim, it is hinted at, the current Azim is us. Meaning, that's how we're so powerful, is that we are ourselves one of the 14 Ascians. Or one of the 14 of the Convocave, or however it's spelled. There were 14 rulers, each of them did a different thing, and basically their title became their name. And so we have Emmet Selk here, who we blew to a billion smithereens in the end of Shadowbringers. We have Hythlodius, who, I don't know, my theory was that they became Hydaelyn, but I think, I'm thinking they did become Hydaelyn, and Azim was somebody else, because somebody had to turn into Hydaelyn. Either Vano became Hydaelyn, because she was the spitting image of Hydaelyn, or Hythlodius became Hydaelyn and then named. Something like that. I don't know. But Emmet Selk's heart went to Zodiark. And we have since also blasted Zodiark into a billion pieces. because the current Fandaniel tried to take him over, and so we had to. And by doing that, we ruptured the foundations of space and time because Zodiark was actually keeping all of the aforementioned laws of physics in order. He was imprisoned, but his existence was still keeping them in order. Fancy that. Free labor. After about a few centuries worth of Union violations, we killed him, and now everything's falling apart. So Heidelin directed us to go back in time while everyone else prepares to flee the planet using some wayward spaceship constructed by bunnies on the moon. No one said Final Fantasy lore was, you know what, just go play Elden Ring if this doesn't make any sense to you, okay? Let's progress with this story. Aethelodis is eager to find her. I think the time for leisurely exploration is past. I might have a moment to adjust my vision. Oh, that's right, he can, like, see things really good. Oh, there he is! On the next aisle over. Metian is with him. Metian is the creature that can communicate via emotion. So basically, whoever she talks to, or, like, thinks to, kind of like Charles Xavier, can understand her. And so he created, like, a bunch of them and flung them into outer space. Seems a little irresponsible, but, you know, people, like, we beam all kinds of stuff in outer space trying to contact who knows what. Hermes appears to be in the midst of an observational study, but I suggest we hurry over before they venture elsewhere. Straight ahead, down the path, we can teleport to Misopsis Euros from the device at the bottom of the slope. Very well, then. Boom, 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 boom. Motorbike time! And this is, of course, your hourly public service announcement. To food. Gotta get those XP buffs. Yeah, I'm still level 89. I'm not a big, strong level 90. I need to eat my food to make sure that I grow big and strong. Yes, let's teleport! So, like, I guess they got tired of putting aetherites on all the major islands and started making little mini teleport thingies. Those will become horribly obsolete once I get flying. But, it's fine. That's They're close by, within the Hungering Gardens. Ooh, I don't like that. That would be the circular enclosure you see just up ahead. Circular enclosure? I don't see any. That looks like a circle. Okay. Well then, Neo, make yourself useful and bring Hermes out here to us. If I were to go, you would assume I was only there to press him on the Fandaniel. All of us present, you stand the best chance of convincing him to put aside his work. So there was a cutscene that I skipped over that involved Emmett Selk doing things. And I'm not sure the creations in there are not exactly. Then again, perhaps Neo can handle them. He did survive a bout with Benao after all. Yes, and that was irritating because I had the wrong gear equipped, and so she was one-shotting me at the start. Anyway, off you go to find Hermes. But do be prepared to come to blows with the garden's denizens. Blow them up. Oh, circular enclosure. I see. I see. Okay. Off I go then. Guys. Protect me, 2B. Protect me. Okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. But just in case, we need our trusty solo carry. Person who carries me through everything, the illustrious Chocobo Mega Chad, ultimate healer of the realm. I just had a thought. Party. Where is it? They do this in weird spots. Is it the companion? Yes. Oh, he is max rank. Oh! When did my Chocobo heal up? Okay, so now I need to start doing things. Like, I forget what it's called. There's a thing. I need onions, is what it's called. No. Oh dear God. Botanicus. Big brother. Okay, so what's attacking both of these? Let's roll. We're jumping right into the middle of the action here. I don't like either of these creatures. They ugly. Oh, and they angry. Oh, and they double angry. But you're not hitting me out of my ley lines that easily. Right, we'll damage you down now. And free lightning. Come on, free lightning. Oh, apparently standing here is fine. You aimed in the one place I wasn't standing. Oh, you. Ooh, Mega Chad just got dumped on. Switch the ice, switch to ice. And blammo! Oh, I didn't even get to use mine. Alright, that was dangerous. Jeez, these things look more dangerous than the first beast. How are you going to tell me that the first beast was so scary? The first beast, for those who don't know, was a mini-boss that we encountered when Emmett Silk was trying to impress upon us the deadly situation that happened during the last day. He recreated the whole main city. Oh, hello, bud. Alright. Looks like we're fighting again. But fortunately for you, I've been charging my special attacks. And one more for the show. Oh, oh dear. Let's not participate in that nastiness. Blammo! I love just how much damage I can drop on an enemy. And he's dead. And we're charging more big bang attacks. Okay. Emmett Silk recreated the final days, and we got to experience all the chaos and shenanigans of everything just falling apart, being in general a piece of crap. Well, the laws of physics literally unraveled. But the problem was that all their creation magic was like breaking. Which is like the thing that they're, the whole point of them existing. Which, I don't know why I use that. Completely messing up my organizations here. Don't mind me. I'm a professional. Don't look at what I'm doing. Okay, so am I supposed to search this whole area, or am I just supposed to walk through it? I'm a little bit confused. Search Hermes and the Hungry Man. So he's in here somewhere. Hermes, old buddy, old pal. You guys just gonna keep spawning in here no matter how long I'm in here. These guys are so deadly. That's one. That's two. Oh boy. I kind of screwed up there. Cast that. There we go. Must not let the red number drop to 0. Chaos shenanigans? Well, that's me. Welcome, Chaos. You made it. Ah, I let my elemental stuff drop. Crap. Ugh. Where has this man gone? He's here somewhere. Oh. And here's another. Drop an opener on him. How are you doing, Chaos? Saw your post. Actually, I had a question. Do airships... Oh, there we go. Like, why am I not... Passing by, say hello, I'm pretty decent. Good. Are airships exclusive to free company houses? That's like such a nuanced question that only you would, like... Out of context. It's nothing to do with my plate. Okay. I was wondering. I was like, you get airships if you have like a regular house? Like, that seems a little overpowered. Okay. Normal houses don't have a shop. That makes sense. Which also makes sense why they're doing the whole garden thing. Very hyped for gardens, because I just found out today that my chocobo is max capped. I'm at level 10 and I need to use onions now or whatever to increase. Ah! Stay away from me. We are praying for starships. Ooh. That does sound interesting. I'm not like a Chad. Oh, and here's more. I must be going in the right way. They keep spawning additional monsters on top of it. It's alright, we'll just do what we do best. We'll blow them up. And he's dead. Oh, there's another. I was like, what is casting right now? There was another one. But we'll blow him up too. Starships would be very interesting. And that's enough about it. Included a small shout out to the stream, my daily announcements. Best of luck. Best of luck good. Best of good luck. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you giving me all of the shout outs. You are so kind. Sometime before the lottery goes, we'll have to reconnoiter and go over all the stuff that needs to be adjusted for the lottery webpage. Because I do want to make appropriate updates and upgrades so that it stays a good tool. So, and you had some good insights. I just need to pull open our DMs and look at what needs to change. Hey, you! Don't you do that. Just DM me, I can free up an 8-hour bracket. Oh, jeez. I don't think I'm gonna need another 8 hours to figure that out. Now, if you have any insights on why Rocket Chat is not working, then we can sit down for 8 hours and try to configure Rocket Chat and Yo.exe as collapse. You should try some of those commands on screen, sir. That'll really get to it. I don't know what the blue one will do, because the green screen behind me is not blue anymore. That one's going to show you your points. Is it point or points? I can't see it at the moment. Yeah, it's points, plural. I do notice I don't have stream points at the bottom. So the command is plural of points. You don't have points. Gee, you might need to catch some stars. Stars give you points. Oh, look. I found these troublemakers. Good grief. Neho, what are you doing here? Thought you were keeping Hathlodius and Emmett's Salt Company. Oh, I meant StreamElements thingy. Oh, StreamElement. The points is not through StreamElements, it's through Stream Avatars. StreamElements also does points, but it's not how I set it up. You were sort of there when we set this up together. I would not be long, I promise. But you should really wait outside the garden with the others. This is no place for idle exploration. Sure. Idle exploration. Ugh. Ugh. This guy. Side note, your camera is having some buffering issues. Oh, is it like doing the thing? I'm not sure why that is. The stream is clear, but you are choppy. I can switch it back to Wi-Fi. I actually have it on USB mode right now, which is probably why it's freaking out. I feel like I should have a better connection over USB mode, but things might wigging out. Let's take a second to address that, shall we? Take a look at our preview. So there's a couple options that could be causing this. First, that's hilarious. It just caught up. Oh, and moved wildly. Yeah, like all of my motion was compressed into a single second. That's the regular setting. Okay, so firstly, let's do that. That's gonna take a second. Okay. This is at a higher frame rate. We'll see how this does. I did not set it to be 60 seconds. Yeah, at the moment. It'll be like, hey, later. So, close that. Let's see. It knows I'm watching, so now it's gonna like try to behave. You know what I mean? Do I have a theme stick? Grab these clips real quick. Ooh, it found 5. Excellent. Playlist. That one. Playlist. That one. Playlist, that one. So there's this really awesome. Is this the same? Playlist. I think that's all 5. Did I put this one in play? I'm a little confused here. Oh, it's like working these things out. An idea too, most people seem to put their Twitch chat over the game chat or themselves or an ad so it looks better than a blur, but I'm no expert. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. I'm glad you pointed that out because I actually didn't set that. That is coming from... Where? I'm glad to see that that works, but no, I want the install. Settings, stream. Interesting. So if I turn this off, disconnect. Interesting. Okay, so what's happening here is that's actually coming from the plugin that I installed that is doing that automatically. And I didn't realize it was doing that. I installed it to mess with it, and I'm gonna get rid of it. But based on how I know that works, and my camera's doing the thing again to see what thing, that's got to be a resolution issue. Let's see. Now it's fine. That's frustrating. Okay. I want to say that's gonna be here, or is that? Oh no. I'm not sure where that's coming from. I know where it originated, but I don't know how it accomplished it. Because it's happening on the source itself. But it did it in OBS. That's irritating. Because it's not a separate thing. But I believe it is happening in OBS itself. I've disabled and removed the plugin, but it's being a butt. Well, that's just gonna have to be like that for today. I'm guessing a general restart is gonna fix that, but I would have to restart a lot of other stuff. I wonder what would happen if I just take this. Yeah, see, it's like it's not gonna update because of it. Well, that's interesting. That's not normally like that, but that's okay. Still useful. Mostly pointing it out. Yeah, No, I appreciate that. It's not the way not how that's supposed to work. My camera, though. Oh my goodness. I wonder if it's because it's that resolution, or if it's because it's a link. Because in my experience, OBS does not handle multiple hardware sources to the same camera on different scenes gracefully. Because each one is like a different hardware hook, and it doesn't work. But when you reference a scene, you're technically rendering the scene in another location and manipulating it. But in this case, it's being quite lame. Well, let's assume it's a resolution issue. Because I saw it happen outside, so I don't think it's. Let's go down the sides. There we go. I've scaled it down. Rendering should be easy. Hey, there's the robot. Look at it go. Spoke with Hermes then. We're briefly entangled with the denizens of the hungering gardens as well, I see. Or should I say I smell. I cannot speak for certain convocation members, but I for one am impressed with your fortitude. Well done indeed. Of course. Now that you've convinced Hermes to confer with us, let us pray that things will soon take a turn for the better. Who are you praying to? There are no gods. For as fascinating as it would be to meet the Emmet Silk, who would recreate Amarat in the depths of the ocean, I think it best for all concerned if such tragic events never come to pass. Be it in our future or your past, assuming yours is not truly written in stone. Naive hope. I agree. Let's just not deal with that. Emmet Silk seems content to stay where he is. Hermes said he would not be gone long, yes? I should wait here until he emerges. For this, I have prepared. Up.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Aye, a matter of the utmost gravity, if one can suspend disbelief.
You guys are literally creating new species. Come on.
Go on then. Tell him what you told us, who you are, and why you came.
I'm the Doctor. I travel through space and time. I'm here to save the future or blow up the past. And I'm all out of future.
The final days.
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction.
No, it's likely a product of your ether getting absorbed somewhere, and all that's left is a dynamis reaction.
And none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes. I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom. And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter, on the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Even you, Vana. As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis. Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age.
Just about to say that.
As you know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis.
Oh, interesting.
Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics.
That, everything makes sense. Everything makes sense.
In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether. Thus are they susceptible to the influence of dynamis and its transformative potential.
Very deadly, very dangerous.
But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause. Though perhaps...
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Never speculate about things you're not sure of in front of decision makers. I've learned that one.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source.
Gone with that.
A source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the selfsame negative emotions. Elsewise, it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
The celestial currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere. According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested. If the inciting factor came from without Aetheris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Oh boy.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Are
I
you
wish
playing
only
suspicious
to
music?
hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Meteon. What is it?
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness.
Scheduled
Connection
task.
established.
This thing
Commencing
runs on
status
Windows.
report.
Open up Event Viewer. Where's the remote? Where's the remote connection coming from? Block the ports! Establish a firewall! Basic network security, man!
So hot, so cold, so sad. I don't understand. Make it stop.
I saw this coming.
Make it stop.
I predicted this.
Steady, Meteon. Steady.
So
I said they were gonna encounter something they shouldn't.
The pain. It's too much.
You reached out into space and time and found Cthulhu.
Why do we hurt?
That's not good.
This is wrong. All wrong.
She's gone? But how?
Listen, my solution was to blow it up, so
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
Most effective. Frustratingly so.
I can't see her either. Not even a trace.
Didn't know we were gonna cross over with Evangelion.
Stay away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
Are you all right?
Yes.
In your mind? No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
Of course. When communicating without words, Meteon also employs Dynamis. That will explain why you were able to hear her when we could not.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down. Hindered though we may be, let us split up and search as well.
Here we go. When do I get my Green Lantern ring to be able to traverse the stars? Well, it's a wait. Oh, I see a glowy bit. Stand in the glowy bit. I wonder if these are just like Pokemon rejects that like Nintendo sends out to other companies and they're like, hey, you want to use these designs? Listen, Medium's presence. Yeah, where are you? Failed sensor voice. Can I go down there? Yes. Looks like it. Okay. I have to say, well done, Square Enix. But this isn't where I want. How do I get out? Oh dear. This might be a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Might be a problem. Okay, looks like I can get it. Deploying fast travel. Let's find her. The Medion is getting contacted through the network of Medions that were suspicious disturbance, eh? I speak to the suspicious disturbance that might be plaguing this particular area. Oh, it seeps into my mind. Our voices reporting. No, Hermes mustn't hear them. I have to run, to hide. Medion's English voice grows distant. The source seems to flee down the slope. Yes, old thing. Okay, so we're going deeper? Yes, we're going deep. I inadvertently found where I was supposed to go by going the wrong way. Excellent. Exactly how I like this going. Vroom vroom, suspicious disturbance. I speak again to the suspicious disturbance plaguing this area. Leave now! You strain and catch even the faintest whisper. Failed to hear Medion's voice. Medion. Let me blow it up. I'm surprisingly capable at explosion magic. Seriously, where did you go? Let's take a listen. What have we here? Here we go. Greetings and salutations. Urianje? Commencing report. Tell them that we must run away, far away. Like the sudden shadows. Please don't follow me. It is English voice page since you're climbing to the top of the ridge. Seriously though, Median, I need to hear. You have to say, we must know. You are establishing first contact. We need to know if we're dealing with Vulcans or Klingon. Forbidden Romulans, but somebody's out there. Welcome back, Chaos. Median has made contact with an Eldritch Horror and is trying to run away. Horror. Pull your quest text up over your HP bars. Sorry, what? Pull your quest text up over to your HP bars. Stream is hiding. Oh! No, that's mostly by design. When you talk to NPC. Stream avatar is hiding. Oh, okay. I'm tracking. I understand, so. I think. I mean, that's kind of why I'm like thinking it. Suspicious disturbance. Sure, I'll take a look here at the preview. I speak again to the suspicious disturbance in this area. You're not here, never mind. There you go about your day. By the tree, yes. That is one ugly looking frog lion, carp fish, angler creature. I speak once more to the suspicious disturbance in this tree. Show yourself. How? How did it come to this? It's the reason. Okay, so if I come up here, you're saying it's going to be more visible? Yes. Yeah. Looks about right. Much better. Okay. It's the reason we travel to the stars. We sought out other life forms. Is this it? Is this the answer? No, it cannot be. It cannot be. Vidian's anguish voice drifts away. Dang it, Vidian! Making me fight things I don't want to fight. Let's roll, big guy. You don't want to fight me. I am not your opponent. You insist. Play. Alright, and down again.